was at Cincinnati.
Yeah,
Have you chatted to him about what this week means for him?
Well, we talk a lot, me and Mike do, and I was lucky enough that he came in this morning. We talked football, and it's kind of different here because the athletic department is not in the same area. So Mike comes over once a week, and we just sit down in my office and talk. But of course, I know a lot about Cincinnati and about him being there, and he did a great job with that program. I mean, you see how far that program's become, a national contender. So they've done a good job.
What's he tell you after week one?
Nothing. Just keep on. Mike's been great. Again, he's gave me an opportunity to be a head football coach in the Big Ten. So he's been great. He knows what we're doing and how we're trying to get better each and every week. And the only challenge that we have is next week, and that's exactly what we talk about.
Your old team beat Cincinnati last year.
Yeah, I sure did.
You picked Matt Campbell's brain at all about that game?
I did a little bit this summer. Okay. I've talked to Matt quite a bit, but they came up to. We had kind of that in the era that I was there, kind of scheduled that one, and felt that it was kind of a win-win situation for Toledo because they had to come up to Toledo, and Cincinnati was supposed to beat Toledo, and Toledo ended up beating them. So I haven't talked to him, as much as I did this summer about him, but I was proud of the Rockets last year.
Adrian Whitty, number 8, I think their safety for Cincinnati, returned a touchdown last week. Just what do you see about
playmaker? He makes a lot of plays. I think that he's aggressive. He's been there. He's a good football player, no question.
Do you feel like you need to dial up any more blitzes this week to try and get to the quarterback, or you trust your front?
No, I know if we studied that game deeply after on Sunday, and they were getting the ball off extremely fast. It was a lot of quick game, a lot of screen type stuff, flare screen type stuff. So, to get a pass rush and be able to pressure a quarterback in less than 2 seconds is how fast they're getting the football off. So I think that there's some things that we've got to continue to do better by rushing the passer and getting there in 2.5 seconds. But I think that there's a 4-man rush that can also do that too.
And one of their quarterbacks is more of an athletic guy. He's contained been a big part of this week's preparation.
Oh, I think so. No question about it. When Munchie's in there, seen him play before, prior to our time here in this last week. So very athletic. He's been there. He's won football games. He's been very successful as a senior, and both quarterbacks have been successful. So one can run the ball maybe a little bit better, but I think they're both very good quarterbacks.
Obviously, you have questions about your pass rush and your young secondary, but you guys had some guys grade out well in the D-line and the linebackers. Do you feel confident that you guys can stop the run a little bit this year?
Yeah, we did what we needed to do against the run, especially early in the game. The challenge that we've talked to the defense about, and Coach Banks has said since day one, is finishing. And we didn't have a very good third quarter, and then struggled a little bit in the fourth. But the first 2 quarters, I really thought, other than the big pass that hit us early from what we call eye control problem, I thought they played really good. So we'll continue to improve because we're young, like we said. But they played hard, and they were being an aggressive defense. So we just have to continue to make strides.
Is it still a little bothersome with the second half struggles? I know that was a point of emphasis.
We've done everything from running in between practices. It is, and it's brought up a lot to this football team, and it's been brought up for now 10 months. So we have got to make strides on coming out more focused and have the same attitude that we do in the first quarter.
Do you have a preference if you win the toss? Do you want the ball right away?
We've done both.
Okay.
Last week we wanted the football and we took the football. We've deferred. We've done, like I said, we've done both. It's just it's a mindset that we have to beat, in my opinion. We have to beat the mindset. It's just happened so long that we have got to come out refocused and ready to play the second half of a game.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.